What's going on, fragrance family? It's your man Gator, better known as the novice nose out here in these fragrance streets. And I just want to start off by wishing each and every one of you guys a very happy new year, man. It's the new year, new beginnings coming forth, man. Excited for the things that are coming up here within the year of 2026. Speaking of 2026, man, I've got quite a few fragrances that, well, I'm always excited to wear all the fragrances that I have, man. But I've got a few new pickups to my collection here that I am super excited about wearing going into this year of 2026. And I'm pretty sure there'll be some that are additions later in the year that I'm super excited about. But these are the ones I'm starting the year off with, man. These are 5 that I am super excited to put on skin. So you guys already know the drill, man. And we're going to go ahead and toast to the new year and to success. Pull up, pull up, stay tuned. So first fragrance we're going to talk about is one that dropped actually at the end of 2024. I picked it up last year and really just didn't get a chance to wear it like I wanted to, man. And it's a shame because I really enjoyed the fragrance. I was doing so much testing and all that kind of stuff last year, but I have made a resolution to make sure that I wear this one a lot this year just because it's so good, man. This was one from Acqua di Gio. This is called Acqua di Gio Profondo Parfum. Let's see if I can get a good focus on the bottle here. There we go. Acqua di Gio Profondo Parfum. Man, this is such a brilliant, updated take on that classic Acqua di Gio DNA here. But you got a beautiful minerality to this thing, man. It's got a saltiness. It's got that aquatic nature that you know, are associating with the Acqua di Gio fragrances. But with this one, the mid has this like floral mimosa note that has this almost kind of champagne-y kind of vibe when it's drying down. It gives it like the nose feels of just something that is just alluring and sweet. And on top of that, or should I say on the bottom of that, you're getting that impartition of the labdanum here to kind of darken the fragrance a little bit here, to give it more of an ambery nature as it goes into the deeper dry down. Gorgeous fragrance. I really enjoy the wearing experience on this one. Cannot wait. This is my scent of the day today, actually. So starting off the new year right. Just cannot wait to get even more wears on this thing this year, man. I just enjoy this. Great blue fragrance. This again, Acqua di Gio Profondo Parfum. Now, I sampled the next fragrance, man, a while back and when it first dropped. And as soon as I smelled it, it was one of those fragrances that you ever smelled something and said, oh, I have to have that. That thing has to go into my collection. This is one of those fragrances, man. And it's the superstar of the fragrance is mint. And of course, you know, I like a good mint fragrance. And it's got tobacco. Of course, you know, I like a good tobacco. You put both of those together in a fragrance and you've got something that I'm pretty sure I'll fall in love with. It's kind of in the vein here. This one is from Stefan Humbert Lucas. This is the Queen and the Viper. Now let me see if it'll actually focus here. There we go. Stefan Humbert Lucas, the Queen and the Viper. Again, what can I say about this? That opens up so bright, so energetic, so fresh. That spearmint really gives it a beautiful opening and entry point into the craziness that's about to come about, because you go into kind of a smooth mint vibe and then you start getting this airiness. The tobacco starts to come in and it really just kind of pushes off the skin and leaves this alluring scent trail behind you. I love this fragrance, man. The tobacco is so well done because it's not like an overpowering tobacco note, but it's something that sits in there and it just kind of just beefs up the middle of this thing and just allows it to really kind of capture the imagination. I'm a big fan of this particular fragrance. Looking forward to wearing this a lot more this year. I dig it, man. Performance, of course, with the Stefan Humbert Lucas, I'm getting somewhere in the range of about 10 hours of longevity when I wear this, and I enjoy every one of those 10 hours, man. Again, from Stefan Humbert Lucas, this is the Queen and the Viper. Now, the next fragrance we're going to talk about is a new one from Rayhaan. I haven't even had a chance to really wear it out and get about with it, but I've kind of sprayed it around in the office a good bit, and I really dig the fragrance right now. This is the new one from them. This is called Rayhaan Jungle Vibe. Let's see if I can get a good emphasis on the jungle. There we go. Let me put the hand behind it. There we go. So you can see it. Jungle Vibe. This bottle's still crooked or whatever, but this is actually inspired by a Nies van Droten Santal Greenery, and I actually have a sample of it over there. I'm gonna be doing some side-by-sides, but before I even side-by-side it, the fragrance on its own is amazing. Just from the parts that I've sprayed around the office and just kind of walking around, opens up beautifully bright, tart. It's got this really like beautiful citrus that comes across in here, man. It reminds me a lot of Symphony, the LV fragrance. Reminds me a lot of that without the ginger. So you don't have that texture that you would have in that one, but it's just that same style of citrus that's really bright, really uplifting. And then you get into this like this subtle fruitiness as it goes into the dry down a little bit here. And I think that's there's a fig in here that kind of I think is responsible for that. But this thing is beautifully done, aromatic. It's got some real motion to it. Looking forward to wearing this a little bit more because the times that I've worn it around the office, you know, just kind of walking around the house and everything, I should say, I really have dug it. So just looking for the right time. And this is not really, I would say, a cool weather scent. This is more something around spring. So I'll probably wear it before spring, but I'm looking forward to seeing what this does in the spring. And I'll probably get some really good wears out of it then. Again, this is from Rayhaan. This is Jungle Vibe. Now, if you know me, you know I love a good blue fragrance, and I think I have found one that is maybe not even just good, but it's great. It's from the house of Maison Azrar. Now, they're known for doing like inspiration fragrances or inspired by fragrances. This one doesn't seem to be like a direct inspiration of anything or take direct inspiration from anything. It seems like it's got a bits and pieces of different blue types of DNAs, and it's all kind of rolled into one to give me a great blue. This is an affordable blue is that. This is Maison Azrar's Cascade. Let me see if I can get a good, there we go. It's the one with the like the hurricane-y bottles. I think they got like a green one and a red one and all that kind of stuff. But this one was the one I was interested in because it is a blue. It is a really nice blue. This one has some heft. This one has some depth to it. This one is not like your, you know, whimsical style of blue. It actually has a punch to it. It's got your typical blue fare. You know, you've got your, you know, your geraniums and your, you know, all of those different aspects of it. It is a shower jelly style of blue, but it's a shower jelly style of blue with depth and dimension. This thing has more of a punch than your average blue does. It reminds me a lot of Ahmad Al-Maghribi's Cough, right? Which is a halfway kind of Percival inspiration. And you could say that this one is the same thing too, the PDM Percival. It takes aspects of that. But this one doesn't have that watermelon red fruit kind of vibe. This one goes with the standard citruses in it. But it's the density of it that reminds me a lot of Cough. And also the performance on this reminds me a lot of Cough because it's a dense blue, which for me is actually really remarkable, man. I enjoy the wearing experience on this one. As you can see, I got a nice little size dent in it already, and I am looking forward to wearing this a lot more. This is a great office scent, great grab and go scent. This thing is really versatile, and I look forward to really getting into it this year, man. Again, this is from Maison Azrar. This is Cascade. Now, when I first saw this fragrance online, the first thing I thought was, That's different. I mean, from the note breakdown to the bottle to all of those different things, I was like, you know, this is something that's gonna stand out in a crowd. This is something that's gonna be a little bit different than your average fare, man. And you definitely wanna be different. We should all resolve in 2026 to stand out in the crowd. This fragrance will actually have you doing just that. This is a new one from Aromatix, another house that I am a big fan of here. This is called Rumiel, and let's see if I can get a good, the gold lettering on here is interesting in the lighting, but it's called Rumiel. As you see, this bottle is very, very interesting, but oh my gosh, the fragrance itself is awesome. You take caramel, you take coffee, you take rum, you take banana. Out of all of the fragrances here, you roll those things into one, man, and you put it together in such a way where it blends and kind of creates its own like orchestra of just goodness, man. It's got gourmandy goodness, it's got boozy goodness. It's very much one of those fragrances that you would wear on a date night for intimate settings, but you would also wear this if you just want to stand out in the crowd. This fragrance, when I first wore it, the first thing that someone told me was like, you leaving a trail that smells different than everybody else that's in this store. Because somebody told me about it in the store. And that's exactly what this is. When you wear this, you will smell different. This is such a rich, intoxicating type of blend too, man. And I cannot wait to actually, and it's a cold weather style of fragrance here. This is something that works best in the cold weather. Don't worry about the banana. Don't get scared off about that because it's only there in the top. I think it's actually inspired by a Born to Stand Out fragrance. But at the same time, on its own, man, it's a great fragrance, man. Don't be afraid to stand out, man, like the fragrance that it's inspired by. Born to stand out. But man, get your nose on this if you have not. This is a fragrance that is going to really, I think, turn heads this year. It turned my head at least. This is Rumiel from Aromatix. And those are all the ones I have for right now, guys. Of course, as the year goes on, it's gonna be a whole lot more that are gonna be added to the list. I'm already looking at you, Ombre Tonka from Mancera. I'm already looking at you, man. I cannot wait to get that fragrance in, man. But as for right now, that's what I got. But it's gonna be a whole lot more coming, man. So make sure you stay tuned for all of the updates, all of the fragrances, all of the reviews that we're gonna be dropping this year, man. And I say we because I couldn't be me without you. So let's keep doing this together, man. And keep, interacting in the comments. Keep sending me suggestions. Keep reaching out to me, man, because I enjoy every single interaction that I have with you guys. That's all I got today, guys. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and of course, share this video with somebody that loves fragrances. And again, as we always say, guys, no matter what you're doing, however you're doing it, make sure you make today the best day ever on purpose. Peace out.